Welcome to another video of the Azure Migrate series, covering the demo of the tool and its capabilities. In this episode, we'll cover how you can execute your large-scale infrastructure migration to Azure in waves. If you have watched the previous videos in the series, you must already be aware of how a typical migration journey is divided into stages of decide, plan, and execute. As part of plan phase, you would have created waves by grouping applications and creating an execution plan. Now we'll see how you can migrate these waves. Azure Migrate provides you an end-to-end experience, enabling you to take the plan to execution. It has an integration with server migration and Azure Database Migration Services, enabling you to start migration seamlessly across tools. The centralized views help you track all workloads and applications across different stages together. To perform wave execution, ensure that you create an Azure Migrate project, discover the inventory of your workloads, create migration waves, and complete the prerequisites to make them ready for execution. Let's look at this in action. Once your wave is ready for execution, you can start the migration of the waves by clicking on Execute Wave. You can review the execution path of different workloads within the wave, the Azure targets, and the migration strategy. Azure Migrate Wave Planning is integrated with server migration, enabling you to seamlessly start the server replication. You can provide target settings, compute diskettes, etc., similar to the server migration flow, and start replication of the servers in the wave. Similarly, you can see that with Azure Database Migration Services integration, you can initiate the creation of database migration services from migration of SQL database to Azure SQL MI. After initiating migrations, you can centrally track the migration of all the workloads in the migrations blade of the wave. This includes tracking the different stages of migration of each workload. For server migration, you can even perform actions such as replication testing and cutover from the migration wave itself. For other tools, you can mark the tasks as complete manually. Once all the workloads are migrated, the wave migration is complete. In this video, you learned how to leverage Azure Migrate Wave Planning to execute migration in waves. We also saw the integration with server migration and Azure Database Migration Services, enabling easy execution flows. And finally, you saw how you can track migration progress of all workloads centrally within a wave. Happy migrations!